Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jordan. I am a psychic medium, a spiritualist, and more importantly, I am just a friend of spirits, a friend of spirit. What I'm going to be reading today is, or who I'm going to be talking with today, this is Anthony Ray Arrington. Anthony Ray Arrington was found dead, okay, on October 8th, 2019. They have still yet to solve his murder. They have still yet to search for suspects. And as I'm channeling his spirit, he's very, very upset. He's very, very angry. He leaves behind a sister. He's telling me there's also a little girl in spirit as well that he leaves behind. And he is watching. That's what I'll say. As the details come out, I had not read this previous or I haven't spiritually read this previous until now. You get what I'm saying? So as the details come out and as the truth is divulged, I do hope that this message reaches whoever it needs to reach in good spirits. I'm not asking for anything. I'm not wanting anything done. I'm just simply a spiritualist who is trying to help Anthony get his point across into transition so he can be there for his mother. Okay? So he can be there for his mother. Now, one thing that I'll tell you is the police know a lot more than what they're letting on. I do feel like the police are involved in this murder. I do feel like, based on what Anthony is telling me, he's telling me that the individual who actually murdered him, that is within law enforcement, is not actually... is not actually a police officer. Not anymore. Not anymore. He wears he wears a suit now. This is a tall, slender Caucasian male. And that is the direction that Anthony wants me to point out. He's mentioning the name Kalia, as well as Brittany as well, and wanting me to say those names. I am going to smoke here. Anthony has a very loving spirit, okay? Very, very surprised and kind of intrigued by this whole psychic medium thing. I don't really consider myself a psychic medium. I'll tell you that right now. But I do feel like I know that I have a gift. Tell me more details about that day. Here's the thing. Anthony was killed in the daytime. Okay? With Phoebe showing up here, he's saying that he knew exactly what was going to happen. He had been actually talking about this moment for a couple of years now. How old was he? It doesn't say, but he's reminding me around my age, and I'm 29. So I'm just going to say that, maybe a little younger. So, there's a lot that he does want to say to his mother, to his mom. He wants you to know that he did the best that he could to stay out of jail. And I think that you are proud of him in that regard. He's saying that he never meant to go back when he did. And they were always after him. Will justice be served? Unfortunately, no. However, spiritual justice can be served, and I think that spiritual justice would be served throughout this message. He's mentioning that a girl, a white girl, knows about the placement of the body. He's talking about his leg. how his leg was placed. And he's talking about the position of the crime scene. He could have actually been found on concrete based on the impressions that he's giving me. He's talking about cars riding past the body, cars traveling back and forth past the body. He's saying that the body was actually moved. This was actually brought up by a family member as well. Monastay shows up, so these are messages from the other side. He's also there with the grandfather on the mom side of the family as well, that is taking... Give me a second. The grandfather died of natural causes. I did ask him, was he killed in the same type of way? And he assures me that he wasn't. He assures me that he wasn't. He's saying that his breathing and his chest, those are symptoms that caused him to pass. You know, the family is very Christian. So they don't necessarily believe in talking to their loved ones on the other side, but hopefully, you know, this will maybe encourage you to talk to your loved ones on the other side. I'm talking directly to you now. Talk to your loved ones on the other side. The grandfather comes up to Anthony to kind of help him go through this, kind of telling him this is a very good opportunity for him to tell his side of the story, to tell his side of the truth. He's saying that the placement of the bullet indicates that maybe he didn't have time to turn around, or maybe that he didn't have time to see what was actually happening. He's saying that the placement of the body doesn't match the forensics of the bullet. And he's very, very sad. He's very sad. He's talking about his sister, and he wants his sister to know that he loves her very, very much. And he will get through it. He will get through it. What I want to say to the family is this. Your son, your loved ones, your partner, they're always with you. And although justice may not be served, this might go on, it will go unsolved. I want you to know that spiritually, someone's truth will come out. And what I mean by that is, although this was covered up as some type of black on black crime or some type of violent act, you get what I'm saying? The person responsible, the law enforcement responsible for this, will actually suffer the consequences in another case. This is happening the year of 2024. And I want you to pay attention to what happens that year. I want you to pay attention to what begins to come about, especially, you know, from now until then. You know, March 18th is, and he's wanting me to talk about the month of October with you as well, but March 18th is something that he's talking about as well. He's saying that in the month of October of last year, some things kind of transpired. Unfortunately, that is all that he can really talk with me about right now. So I do hope that that helps you. And justice will be served.